Hi all, Rambler here with an update about the future of the channel for the next couple of months. I'm due to start back at work as of tomorrow at the time of this recording, and unfortunately my job is very intense, and I can't go into detail about it, but what it does mean is that it will affect video output from tomorrow onwards. Now I'm not going to commit to any schedule or anything because I've tried to do that in the past and failed miserably. And also because my job is quite intense, things change a lot, or things can happen unprecedented, like with anything really, which could take up more of my time than it needs to, or whatever will happen unexpectedly, just dealing with it. So for the next 2 months, let's say 9 weeks roughly, video output is going to be very low. I will get out videos where I can. I should be able to get some out during the week. Expect a few over the weekend, simply because that'll be the best time for me to do it. But having said that, again, my job does spill over to the weekend sometimes, so it may mean as well that over some weekends videos will be less frequent when it comes to uploading. It's a bummer, but on the plus side, what this job's entailing me to do is earn some actual proper money, because I've just been getting by with very little, and it's my fault mainly, but this time I'm actually, becoming a full-on worker, hopefully, and I'm looking forward to it. I've done a lot of prep work actually this weekend, hence again, well, apart from this video, no videos this weekend because I've been busy. So it's all going well at the moment, and I expect it to go well. It'll just be tough and time-consuming. But like I said, yes, video output will be slow. I'll try to get some out during the week. Hopefully, weekend will be okay. But it'll be for the next 2 months. I'll have a break in between, or I can increase the video output, again, depending on how much work I've got to do. And then, of course, carrying on till Christmas. Now, Christmas, obviously, I'll be able to put a load more out then, and I will. And I'll find out as well whether I'm still at the job I've got after December or not, because at the moment I'm only contracted to work till December, which is fine. So we'll see about that. It may be that as I get into this job and get better at it and more efficient at it, because obviously you have to learn new ropes because it's a new job for me, I might get more efficient at it, and therefore I may, as time progresses, be able to increase video output a little bit more, but not to the point where I'm getting stressed out. Doesn't mean that LPs will be cancelled. Of course, we're still carrying on with Mega Dimension Neptunia V2 and The Binding of Isaac. Just expect uploads to be infrequent for the next 2 months at the very least. But like I said, plus side, I'll be earning some real money, and I'm actually putting some money away. I hope to be financially solvent, as in all immediate debts sort of cleared and all that by October. So I've got myself a little goal and a plan to follow. Obviously, I've done things like this before and failed miserably, but as long as you keep trying, you will succeed eventually, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm pretty confident about it this time. I'm a bit more disciplined and focused, but again, we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated about how financial things are going as well. And that means that hopefully after Christmas I will have enough money to think about upgrading my computer, because I still think it's great. I mean, I've had it for nearly 5 years now, and well, no, it has been 5 years even, sorry, it's been 5 years now, and it's still a good versatile piece of hardware. I don't particularly want to replace it yet, but there are some games I want to LP that have been gifted to me, and I can't just because my setup is just not powerful enough. So yeah, it might be about time to upgrade. Now, whether I'll upgrade to a desktop or not, or, well, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really concern you at all, as long as whatever upgrade I go with works. That's the main thing, and I know there's always higgledy-piggledy bits with that. But again, that's after Christmas, hopefully. But we'll see how we go on that. But the main focus is I'll be financially solvent, which means I can upgrade some kit if I need to on the channel, or be a little bit more blasé over some games, that kind of thing. I might just buy a game off the cuff to LP, you never know, that kind of thing. But mainly just to upgrading hardware, that's all. That'll be the main focus. And a few other bits and bobs that I can also put towards the channel, because that would be nice. So yeah, so that's the update. There's not much more to be said after that. What I might do as well is occasionally post other updates as I go along over the next couple of months to 4 months, just to see if anything changes. I'll let you know, anything immediate, or if things are picking up well, then I might say, hey, expect some videos this week, some extra ones on this night and that night, just so that I'm flexible. If it comes across as I can be flexible, obviously if I can't, then, well, that's that. But anyway, I hope you guys and girls understand. I'm sorry if I've disappointed any of you out there. It's just one of those things, it has to be done. But like I said, hopefully if things go well and I continue to work hard like I've done this weekend in preparing, and therefore keep this work motivation and ethic up, I should be able to at least produce videos enough, if that makes sense, so that I can upload and not think, oh god, I'm exhausted, I've got so much to do, or oh, I'm so mentally frazzled, I can't do it tonight. Because obviously when you're making a video for LPing, I do it the easiest way. You record your commentary, you record the gameplay footage, and then you just put the two together in a piece of editing software, and if everything lines up, you just compress it and then turn it into a single video and upload it onto YouTube. But it takes time, you know, it takes time. Like a typical video that I do, that's about an hour long, will be about an hour and a half to 2 hours compressing into a single video once the editing's been done, and then it takes about another hour and a half to sometimes 2 hours to upload onto YouTube. So that's a total of like 3 or 4 hours that I just may not have spare to focus on, you know. It might be as well, actually, thinking about it, that I will condense videos' lengths down to about half an hour. So I'll actually, if I can get a video out, I'll just cut the time down that I record footage for. So rather than have hour-long videos like I've been doing, I'll go back to like a half-hour setting that I roughly did at the beginning, and stick to that, because that way then recording is not very long, and it doesn't take as long. It'll cut down the time to upload and edit, or edit and then upload, in half roughly. So that actually would be a good thing. So yeah, I may experiment with that, and if that works, then that might mean that videos can be uploaded a little bit more frequently than what's stated. So we'll see. I'll experiment and see how we go. So yeah, expect videos to be either infrequent, or infrequent and shorter, or infrequent and the same length, or a little bit more frequent than said earlier but shorter. We'll see. But yeah, I could play around with that. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. That would be fantastic, and I can always respond to it, and maybe some suggestions you may have might actually be helpful. You never know. And that would be quite cool. But anyway, like I said, just keeping you guys and girls posted, and I will hopefully have a video uploaded by, well, I'm not going to set a specific date, but I should be able to get one out by tomorrow night. I think tomorrow night will be okay. And possibly Tuesday night as well. Don't count me on that. But tomorrow night should be fine. And then the rest of the week we'll see how we go. Alright, but anyway, until then, take it easy, have a good one. I hope you're all well, and I'll hopefully see you in a video soon in the future. Until then, bye for now.